Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be tackling a topic that's been on a lot of people's mind. Should you text your ex? Let's be real, breakups can be tough, and it's natural to feel tempted to reach out to your ex after some time has passed. Maybe you're feeling nostalgic and missing the good times that you shared together, or perhaps you're hoping to rekindle the flame and give things another shot. Or maybe you're just bored and looking for some entertainment. Whatever your reasons may be, we're here to help you make the best decision for you. We all know that breakups can be emotionally charged, and the idea of reconnecting with your ex can bring up a whole range of emotions. But before you grab your phone and hit send on that text, it's important to take a step back and evaluate the situation. That's why in this video we will be discussing some important things to consider before deciding whether or not to text your ex. So grab a cup of tea, get cozy, and let's dive in. Number 1, consider the reason. Let's be honest, there are a lot of reasons why you might want to text your ex. Perhaps you're feeling lonely and missing the comfort of their company. Or maybe you're hoping to get some closure on unresolved issues. You could be feeling guilty for how things ended and want to apologize. Or you might even just be curious to see how they're doing. It's important to take the time to really evaluate why you want to text your ex. Are you genuinely interested in reconnecting and starting things up again? Or are you feeling vulnerable and looking for some temporary comfort? It's natural to miss someone after a breakup, but it's important to be honest with yourself about your intentions. If your reasons for texting your ex are based on emotions like loneliness or sadness, it may not be the best time to reach out. On the other hand, if you've been doing some self-reflection and feel like you're ready to make amends or start fresh, then texting your ex might be a good idea. It's important to approach the situation with an open mind and an honest heart. Be prepared to communicate honestly and openly about your feelings and listen to their perspective as well. Number 2, evaluate the relationship. Before reaching out to your ex, it's important to take a step back and evaluate the relationship as a whole. Ask yourself some important questions like, why did the relationship end? Was the breakup mutual or one-sided? How did you both handle the breakup? Have you both had time to process your emotions and move on? Are there unresolved issues that need to be addressed? By answering these questions honestly, you can gain some insight into whether or not it's a good idea to text your ex. If the breakup was mutual and you've both had time to process your emotion, there's a chance that reconnecting could be a positive experience. However, if the breakup was messy or one-sided, it may be best to focus on moving forward and letting go of the past. It's also important to consider whether or not you both have a healthy and respectful relationship. If your ex was emotionally or physically abusive, it's not a good idea to reach out and put yourself in potentially dangerous situation. Remember, it's okay to be honest with yourself and acknowledge that some relationships just aren't meant to be. If you find that there are too many red flags or issues to address, it may be best to focus on healing and moving forward. Number 3, think about the consequences. Before texting your ex, it's important to think about the potential consequences of your action. Reconnecting with your ex can lead to a variety of outcomes, some of which may not be desirable. For instance, if your ex has moved on and is in a relationship, reaching out could cause unnecessary drama and hurt feelings. It's important to respect their space and privacy if they have moved on. Similarly, if you reach out and they don't respond, it's important to accept their decision and not to pressure them into responding. Another potential consequence of texting your ex is that it could lead to confusion and mixed signals. If you're not sure what your intentions are, it's possible that your ex may misinterpret your message and think that you're interested in rekindling the relationship. This can lead to disappointment and hurt feelings if they realize that you don't actually want to get back together. it's important to think about how reaching out to your ex will affect your own emotional well-being. If you're still healing from the breakup and not ready to engage with your ex, it's important to honor your feelings and prioritize your own healing journey. Before texting your ex, it's important to take a step back and consider your reasons for wanting to reconnect. Evaluate the relationship and potential consequences, and prioritize your own emotional well-being. With these things in mind, you can make an informed decision about whether or not to reach out and reconnect with your ex. Remember, there is no right or wrong answer. It all depends on your unique situation and feelings. Number 4, listen to your gut. At the end of the day, the most important factor to consider, then decide whether or not to text your ex, is your own intuition. Your gut feelings is often the best indicator of whether or not something is a good idea. If you have a strong feeling that texting your ex is a bad idea, it's important to honor that feeling and not to push yourself to do something that doesn't feel right. Similarly, if you have a gut feeling that reaching out will be a positive and potentially lead to reconnection, it's okay to trust that feeling and take a chance. It's important to remember that there's no right or wrong answers when it comes to texting your ex. It's a personal decision that only you can make based on your unique situation and feelings. However, it's important to approach the situation with caution and make sure that you're not putting yourself or your ex in a potentially harmful or uncomfortable position. Deciding whether or not to text your ex can be a challenging and emotionally charged decision. It's important to take a step back and consider your motivation, evaluate the relationship and potential consequences, and prioritize your own emotional well-being. Remember, guys, the decision to reach out or not should be made in a goal of healing and moving forward in mind. Whether you decide to text your ex or not, it's important to prioritize your own emotional health and well-being. Thank you for watching, and we hope that this video has provided you with some helpful insight and perspectives on whether or not to text your ex. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on relationships and personal growth. If you haven't shared this video with your friends and families, guys, do share it with your friends and with your family and on your social media, on your Facebook, on your WhatsApp, on your TikTok, on your Instagram as well, so more people can find out what they should do before they text their ex. Stay tuned for our next video. Until then, take care.